Broadcast off the Orange Freeway. We're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Now at the plate, here is Jahmai Jones, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout is right there, one down.
Batting second.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Mullins stands at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly to Iglesias for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Trey Mancini. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He's running. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Orioles leave 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Michael Lorenzen is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Hit hard down the line. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
Batting second.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. So now into the box is Anthony Rendon. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Trout, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Grounded to short. Galvis is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Justin.
Digging in next, Justin Upton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One for the Angels on the Mike Trout double. Second inning coming up, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pat Valaika. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. The 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
At the plate, DJ Stewart. 2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. Freddie Galvis will be next. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play. At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and now 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position. Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Valaika blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh. The 2-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Stewart is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 2. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rio Ruiz, and they could use a spark from him here. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The next 1-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jones.
Now into the box, Jahmai Jones hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Cedric Mullins. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that one is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fastball just inside.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Shohei.
So the next to bat will be Shohei Ohtani. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
So next to bat will be Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-1. Here it is. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Off the rocks and gone. Two-run shot that time for Mike Trout, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The left fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Justin Upton. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. Fouled away. Upton is off at first with 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. Angels lead it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Pat Valaika.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 24.
At the plate now is DJ Stewart. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes it.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. And he fouls this one off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose.
Digging in will be Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Stassi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hunter Harvey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Galvis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Next up, David Fletcher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mullins is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
In now for the O's, Adley Rutschman. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Rio Ruiz. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Rutschman has it, and the throw is in time. Trout is retired, and there's 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Popped up. Mountcastle waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Now to the plate, here is Justin Upton. Singled home run in his last time up. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. The 1-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short, right to Iglesias. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up is Cedric Mullins. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence. Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Hit down the line at first. And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Patrick Sandoval, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Pat Valaika. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 4 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jared Walsh. A 1-1. And it's fouled away. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Max Stassi.
Now at the plate is Max Stassi. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-1.
Nope, up there.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a base hit last time up. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. And there's ball 2 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-2 Angels. And now in the box, DJ Stewart, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Fowler is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up is Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Galvis, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Rio Ruiz. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Another full count pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Felix Pena gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. The 2-2. That's popped up. Galvis onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Mike Trout will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 6.
Next, it'll be Anthony Rendon. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Justin Upton would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the corner. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Ready now is Jahmai Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
The first baseman, number 6. Ryan Mountcastle.
Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle. Jones leads off first with one away. Grounded to the right, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Jaime Barria takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate, Trey Mancini. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. Looking up is Upton. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Standing in now, Pat Valaika. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3 runs already home here. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
To the plate now, DJ Stewart. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Orioles 5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Max Stassi is on deck. Grounder down the line at third. The next 3-2. Down the third baseline. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
So stepping in is Max Stassi. He flew out in his last AB. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. The 1-1 home.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Popped him up. Rendon has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And now, Adley Rutschman, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The third baseman, Leo Ruiz.
In now, Rio Ruiz. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And the count will be full. And now this crowd announced it around 33,000 come to their feet. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So now to the plate, Jahmai Jones. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Urias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Baltimore down to their final strike. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. A one-run game, 6-5, the final today. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Shohei Ohtani earns his first win of the season. Michael Lorenzen worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Raisel Iglesias closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.